Hello, I'm Byron Underwood with Coldwell Banker United Realtors Houston Success Center. Welcome back to Fusion MLS. During this session, we'll take a look at the results screen and the detail screen of the Fusion program. Let's get started.
I could look at the search results by clicking on the Results tab at the top, and then it looks a lot like the search screen or the results screen that I get in the old Tempo system. And if I want to, I can make these areas a little bit smaller so I can see them all a little bit easier. So it's a little bit more like Excel this way. And I can move them too. So if I don't need the office over here, I can move the office over to the right. But I get them all in one screen then, instead of having to look all over. Slide to the right. I can change my prices by changing this little range finder under price up at the top. And that manipulates the number of results that I see on this page. If I want to, I can click on the Images button, and I now have the ability to look at the front picture of each of these properties. See down here, it tells me which house that I'm looking at. So here's one on Legends Lane. This would be a great way to look for, maybe you know that your buyer is looking for a specific color brick. You could quickly then flip through the photographs of all the properties that have come up in your results. It's kind of nice. Just the front photographs or whatever they put as their #1 picture. Here we've got one coming up that shows the inside of the house instead. This is the one on Crosby Way. So that's a neat little feature. But I might want to get rid of that, and I can just click on it again, and that hides it. I can go back to my map, and then I like this filter button. See what happens when I click on filter? I have the ability to look at either all the properties that I've selected. It's kind of like narrow search on Tempo. So here, let me get rid of some of the ones that I've selected, and now I only want to look at the selected ones, and that removes the unselected listings. The neat thing is, well, with Tempo, when you do this, when you narrow your results, then you've lost those that you had unselected. And the only way to go back is to revise your search and start again. How many times have you had to do that? And it's real frustrating. Not anymore. Now you can go back and actually look at all the properties again. Or if you want to, you can just look at the unselected. And so if you want to select them or just, again confirm why you didn't select them, you can do it right from this screen. I think that's a great new feature for us. I can also sort my listings. These listings are all in Sienna Plantation, but if I wanted to, I could come in and sort by any of the criteria. For example, I could sort by list price. I could sort by, this is by status. They're all have the same status. Let's go over here and sort by square footage. So now, first they're listed top to bottom from lowest to highest price, and then they are sorted by square footage. So if I had any that were the same price, then we would see the smallest of those in that group first. So I could go over here and let's just maybe square footage as what I'm going to sort by first. So now I truly have the smallest property first up to the largest property in my criteria. That's pretty neat. Sometimes I get too much information up and I have to get rid of it. I can close those tabs and go back to my results. I think I want to go and look at both the selected and unselected and get back to my results page. So if I want to, I can use my detail button to go look at each house, just like my regular MLS search. I don't have to click on the photos to get one page. I could sit right here and click through them without ever leaving this page. But notice I have a whole lot of different options here. Listing view. Here's the photo gallery. As I hover over a picture, it is larger over on the left, appears larger on the left. I can even go and look at the different documents that they've added to the listing. Neat little new button here. The demographics button shows population by gender for the zip code, by age, and then household income right here on this one screen. I think it's kind of cool. I could map it. I could show the history of the listing. I could link it to my contract. There's my tax button. So all in this one screen. I haven't clicked on this one down at the bottom yet, but there's a button called Report a Violation. So that's kind of new, isn't it? Back to my listing view. Back to my results. So now, let's say I've narrowed this down to the 6 or 7 homes that I want to show my buyer. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a new button over here top right called Directions. Click on car, then it shows my listings that I want to go show. I can put a location where I want to start by adding a new location or my office. And then the neat thing is I can order these any way I want. So if I come over here and zoom in my map, if I'd like, let's see, I think I dropped a listing there. Let me go back and click into this again. Driving directions. Okay, number 7, I get it now. That was my start location. I'd like to start with number 6. So let's bring number 6 up here to the front. My map should update. And then this number 4, I'd like to show that one second. And then move my way through that way. So this is a pretty neat new feature that we have, and being able to move our properties around to create the driving directions that we want. And then when we hit Get Directions, then we can email these to ourselves as well. There's my directions. I have the opportunity to look at the pictures of them, just like that, or I could just do the words, and then I could print this out or email it. That way I have it on my phone. I have a smartphone. So that's a neat new feature we have. Okay. Also over here on the right is a quick CMA button. So instead of having to go into the results field and scroll down and get to CMA, I've got it right here in front of me. And then it's hidden because of my toolbar for the webinar, but I also have the CMA Wizard button right here. So we've done a lot in a very short period of time. We've looked at our home screen. We know how to search now. Looked at our contacts in a roundabout way. I pointed out to you the hot sheet using the front dashboard screen. The public records will be our tax reports. All of our, if we wanted to make reports, we could put them in here. CMA, we could put in here as well, or click in here and get there. So you can see this is a real nice new program for us to be able to use. It gives us the option to move in and out very, very quickly, and really a lot of new features that we have. So just by popping to my home screen, I didn't lose the search that I had initially started. I still have a new search. So I clicked on search again, and then I have a saved search as well. So there you go. We've looked at the quick search features. We looked at the dashboard. I encourage you to get in and use the Fusion program as soon as it's up and running. You will have the option for a while to choose both Tempo and Fusion. I'm unsure right now how many months that'll be, but I've heard from 6 to 12. I've even heard that the Tempo won't go away. But I would imagine, if I had to guess, that eventually Tempo would be replaced by the Fusion program. So I wish you great success with Fusion. I'm Byron Underwood with Coldwell Banker United Realtors. Make it a great day.